Hey guys, David Folk here. Today we're out in my garage going to do a comparison between the CBX from Cleveland versus the Ping G400. Both of these are going to be game improvement irons with lots of help in the back and on the top line offset. So it's going to be a good comparison for those guys looking for a little bit more help in the game improvement world. Let's go putts around. Hit the ball! Boom. Alright guys, let's get into a little geek speak about the CBX versus the G400. The G400 has their custom tuning port as well as a thicker top line and a thicker sole, more offset, and allow you to get a little softer feel than before. The CBX is going to have their V-sole technology, the same zip grooves that are in the wedges, as well as some movement of weight in the back here to help with MOI on off-center hits. Let's get these guys hitting, giving you some dry ball data with my SkyTrack. We're going to be hitting full shots, then we're going to move to punch, high launch, and then try and hit 175, that specific accuracy. We're going to start with the Ping G400. I'm hoping this is going to go right around 200. This is a 7 iron, but it is strong lofted. First string struck well. Slight push though out to the left. 206 carry. That's going to spin at 42 with a launch of 20. So those are the numbers that I would really expect out of this guy with a good solid swing. It just pushed it a little bit. See if I can straighten her up here. A little bit more of a toe strike. It's going to draw maybe just a smidgen. It's going to get out there at 189. That's going to be the toe strike. Again, spinning a little higher due to that. Plus 64. Wow. Wasn't expecting 64. The thing about the G400, I know a lot of people who watch this channel have talked about how squishy it feels. Like I said, this is not like the G30 and the other G series irons. This has a much softer feel. It's very smushy when you hit it. It doesn't have that hot rocket-like feel when it comes off the face. Let's hit 2 more. That was low, thin off the face. Should be pretty good though down the middle. Wow, 179. Spinning at 60. Woo! Thin equals lots of spin with this guy right now. That is hurting you big time. Let's try one more. Caught that one just slightly chunky. Should be decent go. 190, 5800 spin, launching at 22. Man, I mean, this is not what I would expect from the G400 based on the specs that I've seen. But I mean, that's 5800, 190 with a chunk. That's going to be bladed iron spin numbers. And like I said, it does feel a little soft, squishy, not clicky. Let's give the CBX irons a hit, and then we'll do the punch, high trajectory, and numbers. All right, guys, let's take a look here at the CBX irons. Looking down at the ball again, you can see that nice help. That's going to give you a little bit more confidence, thicker top line. I'm expecting this to go right around 200 as well, 205, maybe a little longer. And was struck really well. A little bit of a draw, I think. That's going to be perfect. Look at that, 198 spinning at 4.7. That is going to spin just a little lower, I feel like, as I've done a couple of reviews with these guys now. It's not going to be as close to, let's say, a 6 iron player's iron. A little bit less spin than that. So I'm looking at this like a 6 iron is kind of what I'm feeling like. And my 6 iron generally spins just around 6,000. So this is spinning just a little lower here. Let's hit another one. That one was a low tug. That's not going to be a great shot at all. Big time pull, spinning 45, launching 13. That's just a poor shot. That's not the club. That's me. Let's hit another one. That one was a chunky toe. Should draw around though. 180, chunky toe, spinning at 37. That's exactly where we would be. Run out a little bit, hopefully be up on the green. A little bit of forgiveness right there. One more here. That was a great contact. Pushed it out there just a little bit to the left. 205, that's solid. Spinning at 5.8. Wow, that's a great spin. Launching at 20 degrees, so great trajectory, felt great. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna hit 2 low punches, 2 high trajectories, and then we're gonna try and hit 175 with 2 shots. Really give a good workout for the club so that you can try in all those different types of positions out there on the course. That one was very solid, struck well, pushed out there, hopefully drawn around. Nope. 15 degrees though, launching. That is actually real good. Just blocked it out there to the left. Let's try it again. Really solid again. Should be a low trajectory as well. 183, man, that's great. Look at that, 13 degrees. You can definitely work this bad boy, keeping it low, 10 yards to the right. I mean, that is fantastic. Let's try a couple of high flyers, getting it up over the bush or a tree, trying to get it to land softly. That one seemed like maybe a slight push out there. Got it up in the air though, I feel like. 226, spinning at 39. Wow. I didn't think I caught that kind of flyer, but let's try it again. See what I can do. That one was a toey strike. Maybe draw around just a little bit more. I don't think that one got in the air as much. 20 degrees again, spinning at 29.01. Wow! The angle of attack must be either up on it or coming through at a level, because that is just flying at 29.01 with the spin rates. Let's try the 175 shot, which is going to be roughly a 3/4. I'm not going to do any sort of punch, try and keep it low. We're just going to take a nice 3/4 swing. That one was off the toe just a little bit. 162, spinning at 37. That's not bad at all. That's going to run on up there. Let's try it again here. That one was a little chunky, not a great strike at all. That's not going to go anywhere. Let's go take a look at the G400, see if I can put that to the test. All right guys, G400. 2 low shots, 2 high shots, 2 175 shots. That one was a slight pull. 163, that's not bad. 15 degrees. Kept it nice and low. Let's try it again here. Should be nice and low again. 175, 17 degrees. I mean, that's keeping it pretty low. I'm pretty satisfied with that shot. Let's try 2 high shots, see how I can do. That one got way up in the air. No problem getting this bad boy up there. It is a little short though. 177, look at 25, spinning at 71. Wow! That is a rocket right up in the air. I mean, let's go try it again here, see what I can do. That one was a little more chunky. Should be a little better distance-wise. Not going to be as high in the air though. At 22, but that's still really good. 22 degrees with a chunk getting up in the air, spinning at 5.6. I mean, that's fantastic for this guy. Lots of help when you need it. Let's go ahead. 175. Not a great swing, kind of blocked it out there to the left. A little short. Just didn't get enough of the swing on it. Was afraid it'd take off on me. Let's try it one more time here. That one was a little better. Oh man, just 7 yards short. Run on up there. That is going to be great. Look at that spinning at 5.5. I mean, guys, this is spinning pretty well if you look at it compared to a couple of other ones. So guys, let's head inside. Let's do a quick comparison with the numbers showing you the G400 versus the CBX, and then we'll wrap up. All right, guys, as we look at the CBX versus the G400, let's take a look at the data. You can see the G400 has a ball speed of 122, CBX 123. Launch angle is 20 versus 17. The spin rates, G400 58, CBX 47. Very similar carry distances. So full shots, these are actually doing really well. In the punch shots, I did hit the G400 as well, so it's a little lower ball speed, spun a little more, but it's gonna be 20 yards short of the CBX in that regard. So I wouldn't say that that's gonna be probably the best comparison between those two on punch shots. And high launch shots, you can see that the G400 launched 23.7 degrees versus the 20 degrees of the CBX. It spun almost double the amount, it went much higher, and carried at a yardage that I would think would be more beneficial for a 185, which is very similar to the full shots distance at 192. Looking at the 175 yard shots, you can see again, very similar ball speeds. The launch angles, again, very different. G400 launching higher. The spin rates, again, that's like 60% more spin with the G400. And the carry distance was actually pretty similar at 145 and 148. Conclusion on the CBX irons versus the G400 irons. And looking at the data here, I have to say I like the G400 a little better. The question really becomes, do you like the looks of it? Do you like the feel of it? G400 has really changed the way it feels versus the other G series irons in previous years. It's much more squishy than the G series of old. It's not as clicky, it's more mushy. They tried to put more feel into it. So it's one of those guys, if you're looking for a little softer feel, a little bit more squishy feel, then that's something that I would recommend for you. If you're looking for more of a click, high, fine, off the face feel, the CBX is gonna be a better option. I look at the numbers and I think that in this data set, the G400 outperformed the CBX. It had a higher ball flight, it had more spin overall, and it carried the distances that I would kind of shoot for in this data set. So guys, let me know what you think. Go ahead and post those comments down below. Have you tried the G400 and the CBX? Have you done a comparison? What did you guys think? Do you like one more than the other? What do you think about the looks of them compared to the two? Does that turn you off, or does that say, I like this one over this one? Let me know. Go ahead and post those comments down below. If you guys have any questions, I try to get to everybody's question, answer anything you might have regarding clubs, data, anything like that. While you're down there, guys, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up because YouTube likes that. Thanks for watching, and we'll chat with you next time.